Trials of Mana.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Leonardo3, this time with a demo overview. Now the demo that I tried this time was Trials of Mana. Now I played Children of Mana way back in the day and I absolutely loved it. I only regretted not playing even more because these games in general have 7 characters and you can make groups of 3. And so when I played it way ago, I didn't finish one of the histories. Oh my god, one of the stories was missing to me. So this time I emphatically said I'm gonna try every story that I can. So in this in this demo, you can play with Duran, which is the swordsman. You can play with Angela, which is the magician, but in this case she doesn't have magic. That's one of the parts of the story. There's Hawkeye, which is like the thief. There's Rice, which is like the Amazon. There's Charlotte, which is a little girl that's apparently she's 15 like all the others, but she looks a lot younger. And then of course there's Kevin. Now of all the ones I played, the one I liked the most was Kevin, because Kevin has the ability to turn himself into a werewolf during night, and because the game has day and night cycles. And I believe most dangerous and the ones that give you more XP monsters are the ones at night. Kevin has that particularity that helps a lot because when he becomes a werewolf, he's strong. The game is extremely simple. It's very one-dimensional. The story itself unfolds very quickly. It just tells you go here or there. There's a lot of exploration, but it's not exactly, probably at least not at this point, it's not something that really changes the story. I'm sure that will change as you progress through the game if it follows the previous games. You go to 3 cities in the game besides the city where you start with, which is usually your hometown, where a drama happens, and so you are kind of force, or you have to go into this quest to find the mana stones and to save the mana tree and all that. So the first city that you meet is Jab. Jab is a port town in the country where you're gonna have this adventure, because all of them arrive here by boat. That's just the same thing. You know, everybody does the same. Jab is overrun by the wolfmen or the beastmen, and so you know you have to find a way to get out of the town. Then after that you go into your first, I think it's your first open world, which is the woods. Then after that you find yourself in Astoria, which is a little port town with a little fishing town. It's absolutely beautiful. The entire game is absolutely beautiful. After the woods you go to the forest to get to and the caves to get to Wendell. So you go to Jab, which is the first city, Astoria, which is the village, and Wendell, which is the sanctuary, the city where first gives you your instructions for your quest. The three places you go are the woods, the forest, and the cavern. The cavern, as the woods and forest have similar enemies, but the cavern has completely different enemies. Those are really cool. And at the end, you get to fight a boss, and that's really cool. I mean, I was thought I'm gonna just ease through this like in 1 hour and just go over it, but of course the story takes a lot out of the demo, which is, I believe it's like 80% cutscenes and 20% is just fighting. So there's kind of that, but the game plays beautifully and it's really really good. There is however a few issues that are detected right away on the demo. The first of all was the background music. It's incredibly repetitive. It is. After a while, if you spend a lot of time playing in the same arenas or the same levels, just trying to level yourself up, it gets really annoying. So I suggest you put it down, really background music really far away, so that way you don't get upset about it. Another thing that I absolutely didn't like was the camera. The camera in this game has no lock-on, at least not in the demo. Maybe it will have in the game, in the final game. So it's really hard sometimes to hit enemies because you have to move the camera as you are fighting. Not something that I am not accustomed with, but it does destroy the experience a bit. The last and final thing that I absolutely hated was the English voiceovers. Oh my god, these guys really don't give up. They really look like they don't give 2 cents about the entire story or the character or whatever is involved in it. So I would suggest that you switch immediately to the Japanese version, because I've played both and I can tell Japanese version is a lot better.
Fortunes? Why would I trust my fate to something like that? All I believe in is strength. But I'll listen to what you have to say if you tell me how to become more powerful.
So yeah, it's a cool little game. It follows exactly the universe of the mana. One thing this is really nitpicking, but is the old characters had this big hair because they were little sprites on the screen. Now they're just full-grown 3D specs, and they still have these big manes, which doesn't make a lot of sense, and in some cases, for the cases of the brand, it really doesn't look good, but it is what it is. As you play, you can switch between the 3 characters in your group. If you have 3, if you have 2, you can switch between the 2. Each of them has a special attack. You can also pick up your items with a quick menu or just using the arrows. I mean, it's a really good package game. It's very well designed. It's a lot of fun. I mean, I thought I was going, like I said, thought I was going to be like 1 hour or 2 in this game. I ended up being 3 days with it, and it was just a demo. So that's just how good it was. If you like this genre, pick it up. You'll love it. I'm sure you'll love it. So this has been my overview. I hope you liked. If you do, please like and subscribe. And as always, Have a good game, guys.
お前らのおかげで滝の洞窟の結界が消え、労せずして生徒ウェンデルへの侵攻が可能になった。その礼をさせてもらっただけのことだ。よし、行くぞ。